But Coach Edwin Okon wants his girls to hit the ground running in Canada when they play their first game against Sweden on June the 8th. They had 2 training sessions yesterday in Toronto. Hello and welcome. I'm Cecilia Morgman. You're watching Sport This Morning. Now let's take a look at the major headlines because we're starting with the channel's National Kids Cup. The quest for the trophy in season 7, of course, it's on. It begins today at the Teslim Balogun Stadium. And also on the program is double honor for Chelsea, Jose Mourinho for Chelsea. And of course, Jose Mourinho, he has been named the manager of the year. And who else could be the player of the year, of course, is Eden Hazard. He got that award. So it's double celebrations for Chelsea. And we will also be talking about the NBA, where James Harden, 38 points, couldn't stop the Golden State Warriors from taking Game 2 of the Western Conference semi-final. Well, before Tayo Salam joins me on the program, let's just see this report from Austin Okon-Akpan on the screening exercise conducted by the Technical Committee of the Channel's National Kids Cup.
Confirm, Daddy. Give me their cards.
The Channel's National Kids Cup has a policy of zero tolerance to age cheats, and so, before a player is approved to play, it goes through the screening process. This screening process involves examination of body features and series of questioning, and when a player fails the test, his accreditation card is revoked.
It was a two-phase screening. The ones naturally you see that they are above the age, and that you can talk to them one or the other. But and I think satisfactorily would have done so that we've done that is fairly okay. Smile.
The guys from Oshun are good to go, but it seems Imo State wasn't so lucky during the screening, and Coach Obize Obina is not so pleased with the outcome.
Saw a lot of players. There's my team, their mates that screened in, and my boys were screened out.
It's not bad because even some of my players, some of them were screened out because they seem to be overage by the discretion of the people, the officers that are in charge of screening. It's okay to me. There is nothing bad in it because the remaining students will now have to play a kind of game that one will not have advantage over the other.
Kwara, Ekiti, Akwa Ibom, Delta, and Ondo also made it through the screening, but the technical committee informed the teams that the process will be repeated during match days. So there you have it. The screening process for season 7 of the Channel's National Kids Cup has just been concluded. It was a tale of mixed fortunes. Some teams got it well. For others, they got their players screened out because they failed to meet the requirements of the technical committee. Screening is out of the way, so it means the coaches and players are ready to play football. You see the team from Ekiti, they're already having some tactical discussions, and the team from Ondo set for their first light training session. It means we're ready for show time. From the Teslim Balogun Stadium in Lagos, Nigeria, I'm Austin Okon-Akpan reporting for Channels Television News.
Well, that's reports coming from Austin there. Well, he's already at the stadium, so he will not be able to join us this morning on the program. What the report you just watched is about the screening exercise conducted by the technical committee, and you saw Ken Ochunaga there. And of course, the reason is simply because there is no room for age cheats in the competition. Once you are above the age, of course, you will obviously be screened out. But it's a pity for some of the schools who their boys will screen out, because some of them will have to look for a replacement, or even they won't really have a pool of players to choose from. Situation whereby you have like maybe 18 players coming in and maybe 2 or 3 are screened out, so you're just left with 15 or 14 to play with. It's definitely going to tell them that, look, next time when you're coming, just make sure that your players are within the age bracket, because the essence is just to play, discover new talent that can project Nigeria in the future. It's not all about win-win games. No, that's not what Channels Kids Cup is all about. What it's all about is education, is sport, is development, and for these kids to be honest from a very, very tender age. Tayo Salam joins me now. Tayo, good morning.
Yeah, Sisi. Zero tolerance
yes,
for
that is it.
Yeah, for age cheats in this competition, and it's a very good one. That's the way to go. That's what we've been preaching for a while now here, because if you feature players that are over the age limits, then it defeats the purpose of the competition itself, which is to actually discover talents, So I like that one. And the schools that have fallen foul of that, good luck to them next time.
Yeah.
Next time around, they won't try that because it's going to really affect the team this time around.
Yeah, it will definitely affect them, especially the performance. Maybe your star player has been screened out. What are you going to do? Like, if you guys can get to talk to us on Twitter and, of course, on Facebook, and you can see all the pictures as well. And as the games are being played, the scoreline and all, you can get to see it on our website, www.channelstv.com. And also, you can talk to us on Facebook and on Twitter. You see all the pictures of the schools, of the participating schools, all there. You see the star players of the team. All of them, we have it on our Twitter handle. You can also tweet at us what you think about the Channels National Kids Cup. This is season 7, and of course, a zero tolerance to age cheating. Now we can just take a look at the fixtures for today. Some of the schools will be in action today at the Teslim Balogun Stadium. Of course, it's starting from Group A. The groupings was actually done yesterday. You have Group A, B. This morning, already these games are ongoing. You have a 1-2-3 primary school and Winners Primary School. You have a Research Model Primary School and Gwale from Kano State. At 2 p.m., you also have a Winners that's from Ondo State and Gwale Primary School and Research Model and 1-2-3 Primary School. That's the one fixture for Group A. So these games are going down right now at the Teslim Balogun Stadium. Of course, Irene will get to be giving us updates for that. And in Group B, you have a School Road and Muslim Community from Osun. You have Asarudin School and Nana of Delta State. At 3 p.m., you'll be having Muslim Community School and Asarudin. And of course, Nana and School Road will be in action. So that group will also be concluded today. And Group C, starting at 9 a.m., Focal Point and Christ the King will be in action. Royal International School and Dame Primary School of Lagos also be in action. 4 p.m., Christ the King, Royal International, Dame Primary School and Focal Point will be in action. Taking a look at Group C now, Group D, what we have there, Emmanuel Primary School and Yanuge Primary School of Edo will be in action. Roches Foundation from Imo and Uncle Bayes from Lagos also be in action. 5 p.m., you have Yanuge and Roches Foundation and Uncle Bayes and Emmanuel will be in action. So the group phase will obviously be concluded today, and of course by tomorrow, you'll be having knockout stage setting. And the thing is that the best 2 schools will be qualifying from this group stage to the knockout stage. And once you get to the knockout stage, well, once your school is out, you're out. And another thing is semi-final. Of course, the final is on 27th. That's Wednesday next week. Teslam is definitely going to be a cracker at the Teslim Balogun Stadium today.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Cecilia. Loads of games to actually look forward to. And football fans out there, the ones that really like the game at the grass and roots level, should find their way to the stadium to really support these kids and enjoy them play, pure football. That's what's going to be going on today.
Yes.
The tactical side of the game really is not what matters at this stage and for these kids now. These kids are just going to go there and have fun, enjoy themselves, and and get to hopefully win for their schools as well too, because like I said, the target is on the 27th.
Yes.
All those schools will want to be in the final. Make no mistake about that. I know it's just fun for them now, but they will want to be in the final. They want to be the champions of the Kids Cup at the end of the day. So good luck to all the kids. I'm just very glad that I'll get to see some of these matches.
Of course, you get to see some of the matches, and of course, once most of the games are concluded, you get to watch these kids on the program. Also, in the news, by 12 noon, you start getting all the results and getting the pictures from Teslim Balogun Stadium. Okay, now talking about the FIFA Women's World Cup in Canada. Well, the Super Falcons hitting the ground running. They had 2 training sessions yesterday, and Coach Edwin Ocon is saying that, well, all they need to do is to remain focused. But they're not looking at the friendlies. They might not play, but they're still hoping they get to play Canada on the 25th of this month. And of course, they had their first training session yesterday. 2 training sessions, in fact, one in the morning and the other one was in the afternoon. And they actually arrived Wednesday night. Of course, they trained for 2 hours in the morning and the evening also, where it was about 25 minutes drive from their hotel. They were also able to train. And the coach, after the training, says he was really impressed with the way they started. And of course, he wants to see how the girls will be focused. And for him, he says it's serious business. And for him, the weather is really okay. And he believes that the Falcons can give their best in subsequent training for them to get the very best out of it. Remember, it's starting on the 6th. And of course, for Nigeria, our first game is on the 8th of next month.
Yeah, Sissy, one thing I've noticed so far from the camp is the girls appear to be in good spirits.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a very interesting one. I like that. They seem to be having fun, and that tells you psychologically they're not down, they're up. Despite all the challenges they faced and all that, they've not allowed that to affect them at all. They're paying good spirits, they're having fun, and hopefully they can carry that on into the games. But then when the game starts, you know that's a totally different ball game. And I hope really that they're ready tactically and tactically for the games, because that's what will matter on the day. And good luck to them, really. They will need a lot of luck, Cecilia. We said this over and over again, and we're starting to sound like broken records. They will need a lot of luck to qualify from that group. But it's good to see them having fun.
Yeah, that's what is important. Another thing is the finalists will be coming out on the 25th of this month. We'll get to see the girls that were able to make it to the final 23 and the ones that will be dropped. But we'll not just let the cat out of the bag now. We're hearing reports of some players that have been dropped now, that we're waiting for confirmation from the coach who will know the players he's going to use and the ones he's obviously going to drop. But you already know the players that will make the final score. We can actually admit for that.
Yeah, this team picks itself, Cecilia. We know the main features of this team. We know the likes of Oshoala, Baranoze, Evelyn, Ortega. They will all be there. Look at me reeling out the names. It's taking me back down memory lane.
1999
squad.
When you could easily just know all the players.
All of them. I could go on right now. Patience Avre, Inkiru Koseme, Messi Akide, Florence Magbemi, Nkechi Egbe, Kikelomo Ajayi. What a team. Then Nigerians were really into that team, and they went.
And changing at the goalkeeper.
Incredible. What a team we had then. And this team has the potential to be like that as well. So they've got some really quality and decent players. But unfortunately, it appears the authorities have dropped the ball, because in terms of the preparations for this World Cup, there's nothing to write them about.
That's all. Not always been top notch. Hopefully, like I keep saying, they get to play those two friendlies that they really want to play, because they needed that badly, especially for some of the players who are not international players, who have never played internationally before, that were included in the squad. They get to play that. I believe that will definitely go a long way to help the girls. Okay, now talking tennis now. The Nigeria Open Tennis Championship Senior is actually going on a test at the National Stadium, Surulere, and yesterday some games were decided. The quarterfinals just some of the few games, and the big one is the lady who came from Russia, who seems to be destroying the Nigerians. This time around, it's 6-love
contest
between Patience Onabawo, and that's really a no contest in the tire. Then Anu Ayegbusi defeating Blessing Samule 6-3, 6-1. For her, she will be facing Beauty McLeod in the semi-final game today, while Anu Ayegbusi, who defeated Blessing, will also be facing defending champion Christy Agugbom. That's for the semi-finals fixtures for today. In the men, you also have a defending champion, of course, second seed for the tournament. He is still very much there. Abdulmumuni Babalola here defeated Nonse Madueke 6-3, 6-2 to advance to the semi-finals. That's the men's singles result. Just selected result for you there, and the Nigerian Senior Open Tennis Championship taking place at the National Stadium. Well, Sarah Adokege, Adegoke, our own girl, she's out of the tournament. It was the Russian there, Melissa, when showed that she's out of it. Quickly, we just